Hello viewers, this is Siddiq from Toronto. I'm back with the video series which is Basics of Express Entry Program, and today we are going to cover the video which is, I think we got so many requests to produce this video because this is one of the very confusing topic, and obviously as you can see the subject line. So now we'll be trying to figure out how to select the right NOC. Yes, National Occupation Code, right? And this is one of the very important also, because whenever you are trying to complete your Express Entry profile, you need to fill up the NOC information. Like, you cannot just change it later and now and then, because this is one of the parameter they will judge you, because you are now applying under Express Entry, which is a skilled worker category. So how do you prove yourself whether you are skilled or not? So this NOC, I means your job type, that's your identity. Okay, you are skilled on that particular job, right? So we are going into deep right now. Going forward, what are the things that you need to consider before you select the right NOC? So here are the points. Okay, number one, skill level or type, then your job title, your main duties, education or employment requirements, then the regulated or non-regulated issue. I will describe all the points one by one. Stay tuned with us, and let me tell you, if this is your first video, please do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell button on your top right corner, because that will allow you to get the notification instantly whenever we are publishing any new video, right? Okay, now regarding the skill level or the skill type, as you can see in this image, like there are total 5 categories, but for the immigration you have only 0, A or B, these 3 options available, right? So you cannot go beyond these 3, and you need to make sure your skill type or your NOC title falls between any of these 3. There is no other exception. Now if you go to the NOC table, and if you can just type your NOC code, let's say for example for this one we are typing 1311, and on the right hand corner you can see the skill type or the level, so which is B for this particular case, so which is good. So and your case, you need to make sure this is falling under 0, A or B, right? Now regarding the titles, like what are the titles given in the NOC table, so do not be that much afraid of those titles if it is not 100% matching with you. This is just some examples, so you need to make sure your on is somewhere nearly equal to these or some sort of similar of these ones, right? So do not be that much afraid, oh my god, there are 10 titles and none of this is matching with me. No, this is absolutely not a problem. Just make sure you're somewhere there, right? Now moving on, regarding the main duties, so here are the thing, like most of you guys are asking us, so do I have to match all these things? No, because this is never ever possible, right? You are coming from one country and you are coming to Canada, definitely culture wise, company wise, profession wise, so many things are different, right? That definitely IRCC authority understands, but you need to make sure the job you're doing right now, the NOC you claim right now, I would say go for at least 60 to 70% similarities. If it is there, let's say if they found, okay, the job description mentioning in this table is also matching with your job description by at least 60 to 70%, then they will be happy and you're good to go, right? Then one more thing I must mention here, to be qualified for Express Entry program, the NOC you'll be claiming for, you need at least 1 year of continuous job experience. Please mark this point. Let's say you are working in 2 different companies or 3 different companies, and you are working for 6 months, 7 months, then 8 months, something like that, discrete. No, it's not gonna help. At least out of these 2 to 3 companies, one company in one organization or company, you need to continue the job for at least 1 year of the period. If it is not, then you are not qualified for the Express Entry program. Please mark this point very carefully. Okay, now come to the education or the employment requirement topic, because so many times you guys are asking us, do my study has to be related to the job? So it is yes and no. So yes, for this case, because you can see it is clearly mentioned like completion of a college program in accounting, bookkeeping or related field. That means with this NOC they are asking for this related study as well. But in some cases they will just mention, okay, just need to complete higher schools or the diploma or the bachelor. They are not asking for any related study. So in that case, if your study is one side and your job is in another side, so you're good to go. But for this particular case, definitely you need to match up your education with your job, right? There is no other choice. Now, regarding the regulated or non-regulated, if you look towards these employment requirements, you will find nowhere it is mentioned you need some licensing or certification. That means this is not a regulated profession. Now let's look for a regulated profession one, where you will find what do I mean by the licensing requirement and how to figure out whether this is really a regulated one or not. Now let's go for another NOC code, which is 3112, general practitioners and family physicians. So I'm not going by all the details, just I'm showing you the employment requirements, where in the red mark you can see it's written as licensing by provincial or territory licensing authority are required. That means this is purely a regulated one. So whatever the NOCs you will be looking for, if you see anything written as licensing or certification, that means this is a regulated one. And I would say honestly, please give off the NOC. That is not perfect for you, right? So go for another NOC which may be similar of your that NOC, but it is not asking for the licensing, because you cannot produce license while you are not in Canada. It's not possible, so just give it up. Now regarding the job points, that how many points you'll be achieving out of your job, I will strongly recommend to watch these 3 videos because those are already covered nicely. So you can click on the suggested link above, or you can check the description box. I have already mentioned the references of these videos, so you can just go and check the points associated to the job factor. Okay, now I will give you some personal tips. Okay, so these are absolutely personal, and I assume this will help you, because that worked for me and for so many other viewers of this channel, and also so many members of our Facebook group. Right now, number 1 would be, if you see like you can select multiple NOCs, like you are doing such a job which can be fit with multiple NOCs, so please go with the one where this is more related to your study, then which has more number of year of experience, then you can show more evidence to that job. And also I would say you are not facing, or you're not going to face any problem if they're coming in person to verify. Because remember, NOC verification is one of the crucial thing after ITA. So like one of the very crucial thing after ITA means they will overlook so many other things, but they will look for this NOC for sure. So make sure there are many cases they are coming to your office, your organization in person to verify. So make sure you are not just bullshitting, rather you have enough evidence against your NOC. Now for the job matching, I already mentioned before, make sure at least 60 to 70% of the job description is matching. And also it would be a wise idea if you check out all the PNPs are available in this market, because you cannot just switch your NOCs, right? So whatever NOC you will be selecting, you need to stick with that. So please browse the different NOC, different PNP websites, so that you can see what's going on there. Like, because different provinces have different demand lists, except the Ontario, because Ontario doesn't care about the demand list, rather they are looking for only the CRS 400 plus points. Okay, so except Ontario, everyone has different demand lists. So for an example, I'm giving you the Saskatchewan demand list and the Nova Scotia demand list here, and you can check if your NOC is coming there. But again, please be careful about the regulated and non-regulated issue, as you can see in the rightmost column, because if it is regulated, then forget it. Even if it is matching to your profile, it is not for you. Okay, and then last not but the least, I would say you can apply to as many PNP as you want, but the NOC has to be 1. It cannot be 2. So make sure that point. And finally, I don't want to break your heart, but I will have to kind of Okay, please excuse me for that. So many times you guys are asking us in Facebook group or the YouTube channel, okay, this is my education, this is my job experience, blah 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 blah, what should be my NOC? Now unfortunately, if me or any other admins or any other member is not 100% aligned with your education or the job, then how can he or she suggest you the NOC? This is not possible, because you know your job, your education and your everything very well. Nobody else have any idea what's going on there, right? So it's our honest suggestion to you, please do not ask what should be your NOC to any one of us, not to anyone in the world, because you are the only one person who can tell for sure which is matching with your profile. So we are just sharing some tips here, some tricks here, how to select the right NOC. Go with those advices and select your one, and I'm sure you will be able to do so. So for today, this is it. Keep watching our videos, stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe that. Okay, bye bye.